Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to listen closely. Life is a battlefield, and the challenges you face are not always of your own making. Sometimes we find ourselves in battles we didn't start and dealing with forces we didn't invite. But the truth is, we attract what we focus on. We attract what we believe we deserve, and we often find ourselves in the company of spirits that only seek to tear us, that only seek to tear us down because we are unknowingly allowing them in. You have the power to break free from these negative forces. Your thoughts, your beliefs, your actions, everything you do either invites blessings or attracts destruction. It's time to take responsibility for your life and stop allowing negativity to dominate your existence. Stop entertaining demons in your thoughts, words, and actions. If you want to live in peace, you must stop inviting chaos. If you want joy, you must stop letting bitterness in. If you want prosperity, you must stop thinking small. The key to your transformation is in your hands. It's in how you think, what you believe, and what you choose to align yourself with. Stop attracting the demons that are blocking your blessings and start attracting the peace, joy, and success that are rightfully yours. Your thoughts are the foundation upon which your reality is built. Everything you experience in life begins in your mind. What you think about, you bring about. If your mind is consumed with negativity, doubt, and fear, it will shape the world around you in a way that mirrors those thoughts. You will see obstacles where there are opportunities, problems where there are solutions, and limitations where there is potential. The mind is a powerful tool, and if you're not careful, it can either serve you or sabotage you. You must recognize the power of your thinking. Thoughts are not just fleeting ideas, they are the seeds that grow into the experiences you have. Every belief you hold is a thought that has been nurtured over time, and each thought shapes the path you walk. If you constantly entertain thoughts of failure, you will attract failure. If you believe you're unworthy, you will encounter situations that confirm that belief. But if you change your thinking, if you align your thoughts with the life you desire, you will see a transformation. Your mind is the battlefield where success or failure is determined. Demons, whether they be fear, anger, resentment, or insecurity, find their way into your life when you leave the door of your mind open. They take root in the thoughts you allow to dwell there, and before long, they control your emotions and actions. If you want to stop attracting these forces, you must first take control of your thoughts. Stop feeding your mind with negativity. Stop entertaining thoughts that rob you of peace and start replacing them with thoughts that empower, uplift, and inspire. It is said that what you think about consistently becomes who you are. If you focus on possibilities, you will become a person of possibility. If you focus on fear, you will become someone who is paralyzed by it. The key to a transformed life is in your thoughts. Transform your mind and you will transform your world. You have the power to think beyond your current circumstances, beyond what others say is possible, and into a future of your own making. But first, you must take control of the thoughts that are shaping your life. Remember, the mind does not distinguish between good and bad thoughts. It simply creates based on what is given to it. If you constantly think about your limitations, your fears, your struggles, that's what your mind will attract. But if you focus on your potential, your purpose, and your possibilities, your mind will open doors to opportunities, solutions, and success. The power to stop attracting demons is in your hands, and it begins with the thoughts you allow to dominate your mind. Think differently, and you will live differently. The words you speak are not just sounds, they are forces of creation. Every word you utter carries power, and whether you realize it or not, it has the ability to shape your life, your relationships, and your future. Words are the bridge between your thoughts and your reality. What you say is an expression of what you believe, and your beliefs direct the course of your life. You may not always see it, but your words are the blueprint for the world you are building. If you constantly speak words of defeat, frustration, or negativity, you are unconsciously laying the foundation for the very struggles you are trying to avoid. Words have a unique ability to influence not only your own heart and mind, but also the hearts and minds of others. When you speak, you release vibrations into the atmosphere that either attract or repel energy. Positive words attract positive forces. Words of encouragement, faith, and love open doors and bring people together. But when your words are laced with negativity, anger and bitterness, they attract destruction, division, and confusion. Your words do not just reflect your present state. They are prophetic. They carry the potential to create your future. The danger of speaking words that align with fear, doubt, and negativity is that they invite demonic forces into your life. Every time you declare that you are not good enough or that you are destined to fail, you are giving life to those very things. You give them a place to dwell, and over time they begin to take root in your heart and mind, influencing your actions and decisions. You become trapped in a cycle where you continue to speak defeat and in turn experience defeat. The more you speak words of limitation, the more you reinforce the belief that you are limited. On the other hand, when you begin to speak words of faith, hope, and possibility, you open the door for blessings, opportunities, and breakthroughs. Words of gratitude and affirmation align you with your purpose and power. The moment you speak with confidence, as if your success is inevitable, the universe begins to respond to the energy you release. But remember, words must be spoken in alignment with what you believe deep in your heart. Empty words spoken without conviction are just noise, but words that come from a place of true belief have a power that cannot be ignored. We must learn to speak life into our circumstances even when the situation doesn't look favorable. It's easy to speak negative words when you're facing adversity, but it is in those moments that your words hold the most power. Your words can turn a situation around. Your words can bring peace to your mind when confusion threatens to take over. Your words can bring healing to your body when illness tries to settle in. Your words can bring clarity to your purpose when doubt tries to cloud your vision. The challenge is to control what comes out of your mouth. You must guard your tongue with the same diligence that you guard your heart. The enemy of your soul knows the power of your words, and that's why it tries so hard to get you to speak from a place of fear or frustration. The key is to become intentional with your speech. Don't allow negative words to leave your mouth. Speak with purpose, speak with power, speak life. Remember, the words you speak today will shape your tomorrow. So be mindful of what you declare, for you are the product of the words you have spoken. If you want to stop attracting demons and negativity, you must stop speaking them into your existence. Your tongue holds the key to your destiny. Use it wisely. The heart is the wellspring of life, and everything that flows from you originates there. It is the core of who you are, the place where your deepest desires, fears, and beliefs reside. What you allow to take root in your heart determines the quality of your life and the experiences you attract. The heart doesn't just house your emotions, it houses your worldview, your identity, and your purpose. If your heart is filled with negativity, anger, resentment, or unforgiveness, it will spill over into every area of your life. Like a river, it will flow into your thoughts, your words, and your actions, guiding your life toward destruction rather than fulfillment. You must guard your heart with everything you have, because it is the place where the enemy seeks to sow seeds of doubt, bitterness, and fear. If you are not careful, you will allow the circumstances, the people, and the pain of life to plant these seeds deep within you. The more you allow them to grow, the more they will influence the way you see the world, the way you see others, and the way you see yourself. If you have unforgiveness in your heart, it will cloud your judgment and prevent you from moving forward in peace. If you harbor anger or resentment, you will attract conflict and division. If you carry bitterness, you will find it difficult to experience joy because your heart is heavy with past hurts. But the beauty of the heart is that it can be transformed. Just as easily as negative emotions can take root, so too can positive ones. You have the power to choose what you allow into your heart. You can fill your heart with love, forgiveness, and gratitude, and as you do, you will begin to notice a shift in your life. When your heart is filled with love, you begin to see the world through a lens of compassion and understanding. When your heart is filled with forgiveness, you release the chains that bind you to the past and you create room for new beginnings. When your heart is filled with gratitude, you begin to attract blessings because you start to recognize the abundance that already surrounds you. It is in the heart that true healing begins. To change the course of your life, you must start with your heart. Healing is not just about fixing external circumstances, it is about healing the internal wounds that have been left unaddressed. You can't change your external reality until you change what is inside. The peace you seek is not found in the world around you, but in the peace you cultivate within. When you cleanse your heart of bitterness, hatred, and unforgiveness, you create space for peace, joy, and love to flow freely. One of the most powerful ways to guard your heart is by setting boundaries. Protect your heart from the negativity of others, from toxic environments, and from situations that drain your spirit. Just as you would protect a valuable possession, you must protect your heart with intention. Be mindful of what you expose yourself to, what you watch, what you listen to, who you associate with. These things are all seeds that can either nurture or poison your heart. Your heart is your responsibility, and it's up to you to create an environment where only life-giving thoughts, emotions, and influences can thrive. To stop attracting demons, you must protect your heart from the darkness that seeks to infiltrate it. When you allow your heart to become filled with negativity, you open the door for destruction. But when you choose to fill your heart with light, when you focus on love, peace, and kindness, you will naturally attract positivity, growth, and success. The heart is the wellspring of life, and what it contains will ultimately determine the life you live. Guard it. Cultivate it. Fill it with good things, and your life will reflect the abundance that comes from a heart aligned with truth and purpose. Your environment has a profound influence on who you become, what you achieve, and how you experience life. It is the unseen force that shapes your thoughts, your actions, and even your emotions. The people, the places, the situations, and the energy around you are not mere background noise. They are active participants in the story of your life. If you want to change the course of your journey, you must first examine your environment and recognize how it either nurtures or stifles your potential. The people you surround yourself with have a direct impact on your life. They either elevate you or drag you down. Positive, supportive people, those who believe in your potential, encourage your growth, and challenge you to become better, are essential for your success. They help to cultivate your confidence, reinforce your purpose, and inspire you to keep moving forward, even in the face of adversity. These are the people who serve as mirrors, reflecting back to you the greatness that you sometimes cannot see in yourself. They push you to think bigger, act bolder, and dream higher. But you must be intentional about who you allow into your inner circle, because not all relationships are life-giving. On the other hand, negative, toxic people can drain your energy, undermine your confidence, and hinder your progress. They are like weeds that choke the life out of your potential. They are often quick to criticize, slow to encourage, and always eager to point out your flaws rather than your strengths. These individuals feed on your doubts, amplify your fears, and hold you back from stepping into your full potential. If you want to stop attracting the demons of negativity and limitation, you must distance yourself from relationships that do not serve your growth. You must learn to set boundaries and refuse to entertain anything that does not support the best version of yourself. But your environment is not just about the people you associate with. It also includes the places you frequent, the things you expose yourself to, and the energy that fills your space. If you constantly find yourself in environments that are chaotic, hostile, or toxic, your peace will be constantly under attack. Your ability to think clearly, make sound decisions, and maintain emotional balance will be compromised. You cannot thrive in an environment that is constantly pulling you down. Just as a plant cannot grow without the right conditions, sunlight, water, and fertile soil, neither can you grow in an environment that is spiritually, emotionally, or mentally toxic. You must create and seek out spaces that foster clarity, peace, and inspiration. Consider the places where you spend your time. Are they aligned with the future you want to create? Are they conducive to your personal development, peace of mind, and spiritual growth? If not, you must make changes. Sometimes this means stepping away from environments that are familiar but ultimately destructive. It may mean seeking new spaces that challenge you, motivate you, and inspire you to be the best version of yourself. Your environment must reflect your aspirations, not your past. Energy is another critical factor in your environment. Every place, every person, and every situation carries a certain energy. Some energy is uplifting and motivating, while other energy is draining and depleting. You must learn to be sensitive to the energy around you. When you find yourself in spaces that drain your energy, it's time to make an adjustment. Guard your spirit with the same diligence that you guard your heart. If you are constantly surrounded by negativity, fear, and despair, those forces will start to influence your own thoughts and behavior. But when you immerse yourself in environments of positivity, faith, and abundance, you will naturally be drawn to opportunities, solutions, and progress. This doesn't just apply to your physical environment, but also to what you allow to occupy your mind. What are you feeding your thoughts with? Are you constantly consuming negative news, toxic media, and stories of despair, or are you filling your mind with uplifting messages, empowering ideas, and wisdom? What you expose yourself to shapes your perception of the world, and it impacts the way you show up in your life. To stop attracting demons, you must be intentional about what you allow to influence your mind and spirit. To create a life of peace, purpose, and success, you must intentionally curate your environment. Surround yourself with people who support your dreams, seek out places that nurture your growth, and expose yourself to energy that fuels your potential. When you are in the right environment, your natural gifts will begin to flourish. You will become more aligned with your purpose, more open to opportunities, and more equipped to overcome challenges. You are not a product of your environment, you are a creator of it. Choose wisely what you allow to shape your world, and your life will follow suit. Your actions are the ultimate reflection of your inner beliefs and values. They are the true manifestation of who you are, what you think, and what you believe about yourself and your world. Every action you take, every step you make is a choice that leads you toward your destiny. The power to shape your future lies not in what you dream of doing, but in what you actually do. You cannot expect a life of abundance, fulfillment, or success if your actions do not align with those desires. Actions are the bridge between intentions and reality. If your actions do not align with your purpose, no matter how much you wish, pray, or hope, your life will remain stagnant, or worse, you will continue attracting the very things you are trying to avoid. If you want to stop attracting negative influences and the forces that seek to destroy your peace, you must first evaluate your actions. The choices you make today are setting the course for your tomorrow. Are you consistently taking actions that move you closer to your goals, or are you sabotaging your own progress through complacency, procrastination, or indecision? Every action, no matter how small, contributes to the direction you are headed. If your actions are inconsistent, if they are driven by fear, or if they reflect a lack of faith in yourself and your purpose, you will continue to attract setbacks, confusion, and failure. You cannot expect to experience transformation if you are not actively working toward it. The key to changing your life lies in the daily decisions you make. It's not enough to simply want something or to have a vision for a better future. You must be willing to act upon those desires, to take steps even when the path is unclear, and to do what is necessary, not just what is easy. Every successful person, every person who has achieved greatness did not get there by simply hoping or wishing for it. They acted, they moved forward, sometimes in fear, sometimes in doubt, but they acted. And in their actions, they shaped their destiny. What makes action so powerful is that it aligns the universe with your intentions. When you begin to take decisive, purposeful action, the universe begins to respond. Opportunities that once seemed out of reach suddenly become within your grasp. Resources you never thought you had access to begin to show up. People who can help you, who can support you, and who can challenge you begin to appear in your life. This is not coincidence. This is the result of you taking action. The energy you put into the world through your actions attracts like energy back to you. But your actions must be intentional. You must act with purpose, knowing that each step is taking you closer to the person you were destined to be. Don't be swayed by the distractions that life throws at you. Don't allow procrastination, fear, or doubt to keep you from moving forward. If you are not taking action toward your goals, you are standing still. And if you stand still long enough, you will start to attract stagnation and mediocrity. The enemy of your progress is not just the external forces trying to stop you, it's the internal resistance that you allow to hold you back. The fear of failure, the fear of judgment, and the fear of the unknown are all things that paralyze your potential. You must commit to acting in spite of fear. Every successful journey is filled with uncertainty, but it is in the uncertainty that your true strength is revealed. When you choose to act despite fear, despite the obstacles, despite the doubts, you declare to the universe that you are ready for change, that you are ready for what's next, and that you believe in your ability to achieve greatness. It's not the absence of fear that brings success, but the courage to act in the face of it. To stop attracting demons, you must take ownership of your actions. You must stop waiting for the perfect moment, because the perfect moment may never come. The time to act is now. If you want to see transformation in your life, you must take consistent action toward the life you want to create. Do not allow your thoughts or words to be empty. Let them be backed by action. Words without action are powerless. Thoughts without action are unproductive. Your actions will bring your intentions into the physical world and create the reality you desire. Remember, it is your actions that ultimately shape your life. If you want to stop attracting negativity and destruction, align your actions with your purpose. Take bold steps, no matter how small, towards your dreams. Act in faith, act in confidence, and act in purpose. Each step you take will bring you closer to the life you are destined to lead. Your actions are the key that unlocks your potential and opens the doors to opportunities that were once beyond your reach. Do not sit idly by, waiting for things to change. Take action and become the change you seek. Your mind is the most powerful tool you possess, and it is the very thing that will determine whether you are successful or doomed to failure. The thoughts you entertain, the beliefs you hold, and the mental habits you form are the invisible forces that shape your reality. If you are not intentional about what you allow to take root in your mind, you will unknowingly attract destructive forces into your life. Your mind is like a garden. Whatever you plant in it, whether seeds of doubt, negativity, or fear, will eventually grow and manifest in your life. The law of attraction is not just about what you speak. It is deeply tied to the inner conversations you have with yourself, the thoughts you entertain in the quiet moments, and the beliefs you allow to guide your actions. The mind is a battleground. It is here that the war for your future is fought and won. The enemy of your soul knows this, and that is why it seeks to influence your thoughts at every turn. It bombards you with doubts, insecurities, and false beliefs, all designed to prevent you from stepping into your full potential. The thoughts you think today will influence your choices tomorrow. If your thoughts are filled with negativity and self-doubt, you will find yourself attracting circumstances that confirm those very beliefs. But if your mind is focused on abundance, possibility, and empowerment, you will begin to notice that the world around you begins to align with those thoughts. The mind is where transformation begins. It is in the way you think that you unlock your ability to overcome any obstacle. You must realize that what you think determines what you become. If you see yourself as a failure, if you believe that success is out of your reach, then that is the reality you will experience. But if you believe that you are capable of achieving greatness, if you see yourself as someone who is destined for success, then that belief will guide you toward the actions and decisions that will bring you closer to that reality. Your mind is a self-fulfilling prophecy. It cannot deliver a future that you do not believe is possible. It is not enough to simply say that you want to change. You must believe it in your heart, and your thoughts must align with that belief. The problem is that many people spend their entire lives operating from a mindset of limitation. They believe that the circumstances of their birth, the environment they were raised in, or the challenges they face define who they are and what they can achieve. They live according to the narrative that others have written for them, and they accept the thoughts that are fed to them by the world. These people become trapped in a cycle of negativity, repeating the same beliefs over and over until they become their reality. The key to breaking free from this cycle is to change the way you think. You must choose to reject the limiting beliefs that have held you captive and replace them with empowering thoughts that align with your true potential. The power to change your life lies within your mind, and it begins with the way you think about yourself. You must learn to see yourself as a conqueror. as someone who has the ability to overcome any challenge and rise above any circumstance. You must silence the inner critic that tells you that you are not good enough, that you are too weak, or that you are destined to fail. That voice is not the truth. It is a lie designed to keep you small and afraid. To stop attracting the demons of doubt and fear, you must replace those thoughts with affirmations of strength, courage, and resilience. The truth is that you are capable of far more than you realize, but you must first believe it in your mind before you will see it in your life. One of the most powerful tools you have in transforming your mind is your ability to take control of your thoughts. You are not a victim to your thoughts. You have the ability to choose which thoughts you entertain and which thoughts you discard. If a thought comes into your mind that does not serve you, that does not align with your goals or your vision for your life, you have the power to reject it. You can replace it with a thought that empowers you, that encourages you, and that aligns with your highest purpose. The more you practice this, the stronger your mind becomes, and the easier it is to stop the negative thought patterns before they take root. But the battle for your mind is not something that can be won overnight. It requires constant vigilance, discipline, and commitment. Just as you would exercise your body to build physical strength, you must exercise your mind to build mental strength. This is where daily habits come into play. What you feed your mind on a daily basis, whether it's through books, podcasts, conversations, or the media you consume, will directly impact the way you think and the way you view the world. If you constantly expose your mind to negativity, fear, and failure, that is what you will begin to believe. But if you fill your mind with wisdom, positivity, and solutions, you will start to attract those very things into your life. To stop attracting demons and negative forces, you must start by taking control of your mind. Reject the lies, the fears, and the doubts. Fill your mind with thoughts of greatness, possibilities, and abundance. Align your thoughts with your purpose, and your life will begin to reflect the power and peace that comes from a mind that is focused on success. Your thoughts are the foundation upon which your life is built. You can change the way you think, and you will change the direction of your life. In life, you cannot be afraid to let go of things that are not aligned with your purpose. There comes a time when holding on to the past, to certain people, or to certain situations becomes a hindrance to your growth and progress. These things may have once served a purpose in your life, but as you evolve, they can become weights that drag you down, keeping you from reaching your full potential. Many people struggle with letting go because they fear the unknown, they fear change, or they believe that their identity is tied to these things. But holding on to what no longer serves you only keeps you in a cycle of stagnation and pain. When you hold on to what no longer fits into your future, you trap yourself in a past that no longer has any bearing on who you are becoming. Every experience, every relationship, every material possession that no longer supports your growth is a distraction. It may bring temporary comfort or familiarity, but it does not contribute to the greatness that lies within you. To stop attracting the demons of regret, bitterness, and stagnation, you must learn to release what is holding you back. Releasing is not an act of defeat or loss, it is an act of faith and empowerment. Letting go requires trust. It requires the faith to believe that your future is greater than your past. When you release people, situations, or things that no longer align with your purpose, you create space for the new, for the better, for what you are meant to have. This requires courage, the courage to say goodbye to the familiar and to embrace the uncertainty of what lies ahead. You cannot move forward if you are constantly looking backward. Your destiny is not tied to what you were, but to who you are becoming. And to fully embrace that future, you must let go of the things that hold you in the past. One of the greatest obstacles to letting go is the emotional attachment we form to certain people and situations. We often hold on to relationships or circumstances because they give us a sense of comfort, safety, or familiarity. But comfort is not the same as growth. Just because something feels safe doesn't mean it is healthy for you. Sometimes we become attached to relationships that drain us, hinder our growth, or even exploit our kindness. We hold on to these relationships out of fear of being alone, fear of abandonment, or simply because we don't want to face the discomfort that comes with change. But this kind of attachment is destructive. It keeps you from becoming the person you are meant to be. and it invites negative forces into your life that block your potential. The energy spent trying to maintain toxic relationships could be better invested in building yourself and creating the relationships that truly empower you. Another reason we struggle to let go is the belief that our past defines us. We allow the mistakes, failures, and disappointments of our history to shape how we see ourselves in the present. But your past does not dictate your future unless you allow it to. The only thing that has the power to define you is the choice you make today. Holding on to past failures or regrets only keeps you trapped in a loop of self-doubt and guilt. You must release those memories and stories that no longer serve your growth. Forgive yourself for the mistakes you've made and learn from them, but do not allow them to dictate the direction of your life. You are not what you have done, you are who you choose to become. Releasing is also about letting go of material things that may hold you captive. We often accumulate possessions in the pursuit of success, status or comfort, but these material things can weigh us down. They tie us to a version of success that is not necessarily aligned with our true purpose. We become attached to our possessions, to the idea of what we should have, and this attachment can make us forget what truly matters: our growth, our relationships, and our purpose. Letting go of material things doesn't mean giving up everything. It means releasing the hold that materialism has on your heart. It means finding freedom in the understanding that your value is not tied to what you own, but to who you are. When you are free from the grip of material things, you create space for the things that truly matter: peace, joy, love, and purpose. Letting go is not just about releasing people or possessions, but also about letting go of the mental clutter that prevents you from focusing on your goals. We often carry mental baggage, old thought patterns, limiting beliefs, fears, and doubts that weigh us down and prevent us from moving forward. These mental chains keep us trapped in a mindset of scarcity, inadequacy, and limitation. But you have the power to let go of these thoughts and replace them with ones that serve your highest good. Just as you declutter your physical space, you must also declutter your mind. Let go of the beliefs that tell you that you are not enough, that you are not capable, or that success is out of your reach. Those beliefs are not the truth. The truth is that you have within you everything you need to succeed, and the only thing standing in your way is the decision to let go of the thoughts that no longer serve you. To stop attracting negativity and stagnation, you must choose to release what is not helping you grow. This is a daily practice of intentional letting go. It may require difficult decisions, but each decision brings you closer to your true self. Each release creates space for something greater to enter your life. Letting go is not a loss, it is a gain. It is the clearing of your path so that you can walk into the fullness of your potential. Release the things that hold you back and embrace the newness of life, for it is only in letting go that you can truly move forward. To stop attracting negativity and forces that hinder your growth, you must be able to recognize and control your environment. The environments you expose yourself to, whether physical, emotional, or social, greatly influence your thoughts, your energy, and your actions. Too many people live under the illusion that they can continue to thrive while surrounded by negativity, toxic people, or situations that drain their spirit. But the truth is that your environment shapes who you become. It either nurtures your growth or keeps you stuck in a cycle of limitation. You cannot expect to grow in a hostile, toxic, or stagnant environment and still expect to reach your highest potential. The energy around you is contagious, and if you are not intentional about your environment, you will unknowingly attract destructive forces that keep you from the success and peace you seek. The environment is not just a physical space. It also includes the people you associate with, the conversations you engage in, and the messages you constantly expose your mind to. If you are constantly surrounded by people who are negative, unsupportive, or who operate in a mindset of lack and limitation, it is almost impossible to rise above those influences. The people you associate with play a crucial role in shaping your mindset. If your friends, family, and co-workers perpetuate fear, doubt, and negativity, their words and actions will infiltrate your own thinking, limiting your possibilities and keeping you in a state of survival rather than thriving. This doesn't mean you should abandon people who care for you, but it does mean that you must carefully evaluate the relationships you invest in and the level of influence they have on your life. You must protect your mental, emotional, and spiritual space by choosing to surround yourself with people who inspire you, challenge you, and push you to be your best. The right environment will challenge you to grow, to think differently, and to take bold steps towards your future. Positive influences will bring out your best qualities, encourage you to pursue your dreams, and celebrate your successes. These relationships are like fertile soil for your personal growth, nourishing your mind, your heart, and your spirit so that you can become the person you were created to be. On the other hand, negative environments will drag you down, drain your energy, and stunt your growth. They will fill your mind with doubt, fear, and insecurity, causing you to question your worth and your abilities. If you continue to allow these negative environments to shape your life, you will attract more negativity and you will struggle to break free from the cycle of defeat. Your environment is also a reflection of your choices. You have the power to create the environment you want. This is not just about the people you are around, but also the information you allow to enter your mind. If you are constantly consuming negative media, toxic news, or conversations filled with fear and gossip, you are subconsciously programming your mind for negativity. What you expose yourself to daily has a profound effect on your mental and emotional state. If you want to stop attracting destructive forces into your life, you must take control of what you allow to influence you. Choose to fill your mind with positive, empowering content, books, podcasts, teachings, and conversations that align with your highest potential. Expose yourself to ideas, people, and experiences that elevate you and challenge you to think bigger, dream bolder, and live with purpose. But creating the right environment doesn't just happen on its own. It requires intention, discipline, and a willingness to make difficult choices. You must be proactive about your environment. If you are in a situation or relationship that is draining your energy or keeping you stuck, you must take action to change it. This may require setting boundaries, having difficult conversations, or even distancing yourself from people or places that no longer serve your growth. It's not easy, but it is necessary. The longer you stay in environments that diminish your potential, the longer you delay the fulfillment of your destiny. Sometimes, in order to move forward, you must first release what is behind you. The power of environment is not limited to the people you interact with. It also includes your physical surroundings. Your workspace, your home, your routine, everything around you has an impact on your mindset and your productivity. Cluttered, disorganized spaces can contribute to feelings of overwhelm, confusion, and stress. On the other hand, an organized, clean, and peaceful environment can promote clarity, focus, and creativity. Your environment should inspire you, reflect your values, and support your goals. When you create an environment that supports your purpose, you make it easier to stay focused, motivated, and aligned with your vision. The environment also includes your emotional and spiritual space. If you are constantly holding on to past hurts, grudges, or negative emotions, they will continue to shape your reality and limit your ability to attract positive experiences. Emotional baggage can keep you trapped in a cycle of bitterness, anger, and resentment, which in turn attracts more negative situations into your life. Letting go of emotional baggage is an essential part of creating a positive environment for growth. This requires forgiveness, not just of others, but also of yourself. You must release the pain of the past in order to make room for healing and transformation. The moment you release those emotional burdens, you open yourself up to the possibilities of the future and begin to attract peace, joy, and fulfillment. Creating a positive environment requires daily commitment. It's not enough to make one change and expect everything to transform overnight. You must consistently evaluate your environment, be intentional about the people and things you allow into your life, and create daily habits that nurture your growth. If you want to stop attracting negativity, you must consciously choose to surround yourself with positivity, clarity, and support. Your environment is a reflection of who you are and who you are becoming. The more you invest in creating an environment that aligns with your highest self, the more you will naturally attract the right opportunities, relationships, and experiences into your life. Your environment is the fertile soil in which your dreams can grow. So protect it, cultivate it, and watch it bloom. Your words are not just mere sounds, they are powerful forces that shape your reality. Too often people speak without understanding the full weight and impact of their words. They speak casually without considering how deeply their words influence their lives, their relationships, and their destinies. Words have the ability to create and destroy, to build up or tear down. They are the currency of creation. Every time you speak, you are either sowing seeds for your future or sowing seeds for your destruction. What you say reflects what you believe, and what you believe shapes your reality. If you want to stop attracting negativity into your life, you must take responsibility for the words that come out of your mouth. The words you speak are like commands issued to the universe. They set the tone for your life. If you constantly speak words of fear, doubt, and negativity, you are essentially programming your mind and your environment to align with those thoughts. Words are not empty, they carry energy. Every time you speak, you are sending out energy that will return to you in the form of circumstances, opportunities, and relationships. If you continually speak words that affirm your lack, your failure, or your inadequacy, you are inviting more of the same into your life. You will find that your circumstances reflect the language you use, and the people you encounter mirror the energy of your words. On the other hand, when you speak words of faith, strength, hope, and possibility, you begin to attract more of those things into your life. The power of words lies in their ability to shape your beliefs. What you say consistently becomes what you believe about yourself, about others, and about the world around you. When you speak life over your situation, your circumstances may not change overnight, but your mindset shifts. And once your mindset shifts, everything else begins to follow. You start seeing opportunities where others see obstacles, and you begin to take actions that align with your vision for the future. The words you speak have the power to change the atmosphere around you and bring you closer to your dreams. One of the most important aspects of mastering your words is understanding that they are a reflection of your inner state. If you are constantly speaking words of negativity, bitterness, or self-doubt, it is an indication that your inner world is filled with those same feelings. Your words are a direct expression of what you believe to be true about yourself and the world around you. If your words are constantly laced with fear, anger, and frustration, it's a sign that your mind is cluttered with these emotions. To stop attracting demons and negativity, you must first address what is going on inside you. You cannot expect your outer world to change if your inner world remains the same. When you begin to align your thoughts, beliefs, and words with positivity, empowerment, and possibility, your reality will begin to shift. The discipline of watching your words is not just about avoiding negativity, it's also about being intentional with the language you use. Speak words that are in harmony with your goals, your purpose, and your aspirations. Instead of saying, I can't say I can, instead of saying this will never work, say I will find a way. Your words are the building blocks of your destiny. If you want to create a future that reflects your potential, your words must align with the vision you have for yourself. You must speak in alignment with who you are becoming, not just who you are right now. Your words should reflect your future, not your present circumstances. Even if you are facing challenges, speak words that affirm your strength, resilience, and ability to overcome. Speak as if you are already the person you are striving to become. The words you speak also have the power to influence others. If you are constantly speaking words of encouragement, empowerment, and positivity, you not only uplift yourself, but also the people around you. Words are contagious. When you speak life, people around you begin to feel encouraged and empowered. Your words can create an environment of positivity and support, where others feel inspired to rise to their own potential. But if your words are filled with criticism, judgment, or negativity, you create an atmosphere of discouragement and division. The energy of your words affects not only your life, but also the lives of those around you. One of the most powerful aspects of speaking positive words is that it creates a ripple effect. When you speak life, you not only change your own circumstances, but you also help others see the possibilities in their own lives. People are drawn to those who speak words of encouragement and hope. You begin to attract people who share your vision, your mindset, and your purpose. Your words become the magnet that draws in the right opportunities, the right people, and the right circumstances. It's not just about what you say to others, it's about how you speak to yourself. The words you speak to yourself have the greatest impact because they shape your self-image and your confidence. When you constantly speak words of self-doubt, fear, or negativity, you reinforce the belief that you are not enough. But when you speak words of affirmation, strength, and self-worth, you begin to see yourself as the powerful, capable individual you are destined to be. In order to stop attracting negativity, you must start by mastering the words you speak. This requires a daily commitment to discipline your tongue, to choose your words carefully, and to align your speech with your highest aspirations. It's not enough to just think positively, you must speak positively. Words have the power to shift the atmosphere around you and to shape your future. What you speak is what you will attract. Speak life. Speak possibility. Speak purpose. When your words align with your inner truth, you begin to create the life you desire. Words are not just sounds, they are the seeds that grow into your reality. Speak with intention and watch how your words transform your life. The power of your thoughts is the foundation of everything that happens in your life. What you think about shapes what you become, and what you become influences everything around you. The thoughts you entertain are the blueprints for your actions, your words, and ultimately the circumstances you find yourself in. If your thoughts are dominated by fear, doubt, and negativity, those same energies will manifest in your life. Conversely, if your thoughts are aligned with strength, faith, and possibilities, then you will begin to see those qualities reflected in your actions and outcomes. You must learn that the thoughts you hold on to are not neutral. They are powerful forces that either pull you toward your destiny or trap you in a cycle of defeat. To stop attracting negativity and limiting forces, you must become deliberate about the thoughts you allow to take root in your mind. The process of controlling your thoughts is not about denying negative emotions or pretending that challenges don't exist. It is about choosing not to let those negative thoughts dictate your life. Negative thoughts are often automatic and unconscious, but you have the power to change them. It begins with awareness. When you start to recognize the patterns in your thinking, you can begin to challenge the thoughts that are not serving you. Your mind is like a garden, and the thoughts you entertain are the seeds you plant. If you allow weeds, negative, limiting, or self-destructive thoughts to take root, they will choke out the positive thoughts that could help you grow and flourish. The key to transforming your life is in transforming your thinking. If you want to change your external reality, you must first address your internal reality. Everything you see in your life today was once a thought in your mind. Your relationships, your career, your health, and your finances are all the result of the thoughts you've held on to, consciously or unconsciously, over time. If you are dissatisfied with your current situation, the starting point for change is to change the way you think. You have the power to think yourself into a new reality. The mind is a powerful instrument, and when it is focused on positive, productive, and forward-thinking thoughts, it opens the door to new opportunities and possibilities. A critical part of this transformation is learning to silence the negative inner dialogue that seeks to sabotage your progress. We all have that inner critic, the voice that tells us we're not good enough, capable enough, or worthy enough. But the truth is that those thoughts are not the truth of who you are. They are merely the product of past experiences, fears, and conditioning. To stop attracting negativity into your life, you must learn to replace those thoughts with affirmations of your worth, strength, and potential. Whenever you hear the voice of doubt or fear in your mind, you must immediately replace it with a statement of power and confidence. This is a practice that requires diligence, but it is one of the most powerful ways to reshape your life. It's not enough to simply stop negative thinking. You must actively cultivate positive thinking. This requires intentional effort. You must seek out thoughts that align with the life you want to create. Surround yourself with people who inspire and uplift you. Read books that empower you and engage with content that motivates you to think bigger and dream bolder. Your thoughts are influenced by what you expose yourself to. If you constantly consume negative media, engage in toxic conversations, or dwell on past failures, your thoughts will reflect that negativity. But when you choose to expose yourself to empowering and motivating influences, your thinking will naturally begin to align with your aspirations. Your thoughts also need to be focused on solutions, not problems. It is easy to fall into the trap of fixating on what is not working, what could go wrong, or what is missing in your life. But this mindset keeps you locked in a state of lack and limitation. The moment you shift your focus from the problem to the solution, you begin to see opportunities and ways forward. A solution-oriented mindset allows you to take constructive actions, make informed decisions, and keep moving toward your goals no matter the obstacles that arise. It is about training yourself to look for answers rather than dwelling on the issues. When your thoughts are solution focused, you begin to attract solutions into your life. One of the most powerful ways to shift your thinking is to develop a mindset of gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful force that transforms the way you see the world and your circumstances. When you focus on what you are thankful for, your mind naturally begins to shift away from lack and scarcity and toward abundance and possibility. Gratitude opens your eyes to the blessings that already exist in your life and shifts your energy from a mindset of survival to one of abundance. This is critical in attracting positivity. When you focus on what is going well, you will attract more of it. Gratitude keeps your mind centered on the present moment and allows you to see the good in every situation, no matter how challenging it may seem. In order to stop attracting negative forces, it's also important to take ownership of your thoughts. It's easy to fall into the trap of blaming others or external circumstances for how we feel or where we are in life. But the truth is, you are responsible for the thoughts that you allow to take root in your mind. No one can make you think a certain way unless you give them permission. The power to control your thoughts lies in your hands. When you take full responsibility for your thinking, you begin to realize that you have the power to change your reality by changing your mindset. The transformation of your thoughts will not happen overnight. It is a lifelong practice that requires commitment, awareness, and intentionality. But the moment you begin to control your thoughts, you begin to control your life. Every positive change in your life starts with a thought. To stop attracting negativity, you must actively choose the thoughts that align with your highest purpose. Your mind is a garden. Tend to it with care, cultivate it with positivity, and watch it bloom with success, joy, and fulfillment. Stop attracting demons by transforming your mind, heart, and actions. Take responsibility for the life you are creating. The power is in your hands. You are destined for greatness, but you must first stop attracting the forces that hinder your progress.